Welcome to St Vincent's, Liverpool John Moores University, a school for sensory impairment in Liverpool. I'm going to invite you to get involved with our school for two reasons: what it can do for us and what it can do for you. 85% unemployment for visually impaired young people on average, and on average 5 to 6 less friends. These are statistics we need to change, and I'd like you to help us change those statistics, because you can. But candidly, there's ways involving yourselves with us where you get things on your CV from your subject specialisms. Let me explain. St Vincent's runs a curriculum which is project-based. We do projects in music and art and dance and drama and sport, loads of environmental studies, and we link those into new trade and innovation ideas. So for example, The Journey for Peace is a story that one of our young men wrote. It's about Liverpool's statues that share messages of love and justice and hope and peace. He made that into a comic, and he made that into a musical.
I feel great about it. I feel great that I wrote the essay and that it managed to get turned into comics, 3 separate comic series, one for Liverpool, one for Germany, and one for America. And I'm glad it got to get turned into a musical that got shared around everybody, and how it's getting thrown around the world with Sightbox.
It links into the Sightbox, which is design engineering. And that's a box of equipment, a toolkit for access to sports and education sent around the world. It's in Pakistan, India, Rwanda, Gambia, Sierra Leone, Indonesia, Rwanda, Tanzania, Malawi, Indonesia, Nepal. Our young people are teaching visually impaired young people around the world how to use that content remotely. You got a link: education, design engineering, supporting VI opportunities and employability.
The cafe is it's a little social enterprise. It's a community cafe, and by that it's for anybody within the community, but it's to foster kind of relationships between people, maybe counteract loneliness, bring people together, help local causes. Some of the students come over when they're learning how to either identify money or to socialise, or learn how to use the canes. I've had a couple of students here doing a little bit of work experience, and that was interesting. And it's nice as well, because I've got such friendly customers. It's nice for some of the students to be able to chat to, other people outside of the school environment, because I know loneliness is a big thing for, people who are blind and visually impaired as well.
There's another project: Reclaim the Green, Reclaim the Nature. It's how our children are rewilding the grounds, but design engineering ideas to access education, but to access where's the employment in the green agenda. What you'll find, visually impaired young people have limitless imagination. That's what we're capturing.
Yeah, my name's Richard Scott. I work as Director of the National Wildflower Centre for the Eden Project, and I'm really connected through St Vincent School, particularly through their Reclaim the Green project. Well, I think it's what the school's trying to do, so it's interesting people through creativity, really, in terms of ideas. And I think this idea of being bold and changing things. So I think, for me, the exciting thing about this school has been its belief in transformation and change. It's like when you arrive somewhere and you know that lots of places are pretty dull. And I think when you walk through the doors here, whether it be the ceramics on the wall, you know that people are interested in changing things for the better. I think the exciting thing for the young people here is that they want to show other people how to change the world. So I think they know that they want to be drivers in that change. They don't want to sit back and watch. It's participating and sharing with other people, which makes it exciting, and then telling others about their journey so others can begin similar journeys of their own.
Whatever your course is, you're in teacher training, whether you're in engineering, come and work with us on our projects. A live one is the Magic Bench. We're sharing it with schools and asking children to look at the United Nations Sustainability Goals, the SDGs, and write stories about climate action, which we will animate. That's live on the website now. Service learning is the medium that we ask you to involve yourselves with us. You are a civic university, and a wonderful one. Come and volunteer under service learning. Look at McKnight and Casey, where's the learning in service learning? Or look at Gioia, how do we learn to become good citizens to understand the academic underpinnings for your assignments? Or you can very quickly read upon that in the Impact Journal, Lighting Pathways, Investing in Visually Impaired Creativity. And there's the key. Come and work with us in creative projects music, art, dance, drama and sport, ICT and the environment. Come and work with us in design engineering for the future thinking work. Where is the employment for visually impaired young people, where they are the action researchers alongside you?
If you're talking about experience, if you're going to teaching or into any kind of work that is support work or medical work or education, any aspect of that, or even just community work, nothing would be more satisfying than this. On a more business-like level, your CV will shine forevermore because you have volunteered to do this and put yourself in this place. And I tell you, nothing will beat it.
I think for students, it would enrich their knowledge, certainly enhance their experience of working children with SEND, particularly visual impairment. Visual impairment being a low incidence disability, therefore the population of children with a visual impairment is low. So you're very unlikely to come across schools like St Vincent's, probably one of only 4 left in the country. So as a student and as an undergraduate student, to learn from students, teachers, peers, it's an enriched environment.
There's a lot happening. Look at the website www.stvin.com or follow us at St Vincent's L12 or myself, Dr. John A. Patterson. Let's work together. Let's make Liverpool a global centre of excellence for teaching and learning, research and innovation for the visually impaired internationally.